What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, live from the Bellagio. I want to give you guys my best bets for the Thursday Major League Baseball card. We have two games today between the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. A little AL Central battle, as well as the likes of the New York Yankees, keeping the AL Central going against the Kansas City Royals. And in this spot, we're going to lay some chalk, all right? I think these are games where I think both of the favorites end up coming out ahead. And in this video, I'll share with you guys exactly why I feel that way. So let's get down into the numbers. And before we do so, make sure you all hit that like button. Please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Just join us here. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a beat when we do drop some videos where I give you guys my best bets. But let's dive into the outlier where I can talk about these games a little further in detail, okay? So we're going to talk about the pitching matchups a little bit more so. I am going to show you guys kind of what's going on in that first game between the Tigers and Indians. Tanner Beebe going against a unknown pitcher yet for the Tigers. The Tigers ball club has been known to do a little unconventional stuff when it comes down to their pitching. They'll roll out a reliever. They'll staff the game. They'll start a guy that just pitched for one inning. So it really doesn't come down to the Tigers pitching. I think the biggest handicap here is the urgency that the Guardians club has to indicate, okay? And that comes down to the fact that this is Game 4, and the Game 5 game we will see within the likes of the Tigers and Guardians. If the Guardians are able to win today, will be a game where Tarek Skubal will end up pitching. So that's kind of the biggest thing where we see urgency from the Guardians here. They have to win this game to force a Game 5, and if they don't win this game, they're done. So not just that, we do look for the fact that Skubal's going in Game 5, so it's kind of win now. So Cleveland's going to do that at all costs. Something about this game, though, we're going to talk about is kind of some of the insights. We can look at it from a team perspective, and I'll share with you guys what exactly is going on within that. The Guardians are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games on the road. The last game was not one of those where they did end up losing 3-0. The under is hit in 9 of the last 11 games for the Tigers at home, so I do lend towards the under. But the Tigers also, conversely, have a great win record in their last 8 games at home on the money line. So it's going to be a good battle. I think this is one where we get a low-scoring affair. Cleveland right now is struggling to hit the baseball, but I do think Tanner Beebe able to give almost 5 innings of great pitching, a great outing for him in Game 1. I think it's going to be a little familiarity for the Tigers, but I think this is where the urgency really takes flight. And I'm reluctant to back the Tigers. Eventually, that's going to run out. I know that the Tigers' money line at plus money is a lot of value. It's a juicy play for most, but this is something where I think that the Indians or the Guardians, whatever you want to call them, it's always going to be the Tribe for me. I think that they get this one done because, you know, maybe the Tigers have a little too much momentum. They take their foot off the gas pedal, and I think that the Guardians, they're going to kind of sense their back against the wall, and they're going to really play inspired and get the win here, okay? And it's going to be a tough task for them to win this series as they have to face Skubal in their next outing. But this is where you don't quit in Game 4. They're going to have to come out firing and clicking on all cylinders. So I do look for a big game out of their key players, and I think that they're going to find the ability to round the bases and plate a few runs, enough so that they get into that bullpen and end up winning this Game 4 matchup. So give me the Guardians minus 120 as my best bet. Next one is we're going to go into the Yankees. I think this is where they're really going to show their class, show their payroll, and the Yankees outlast the Royals. I do think it's a little bit cheap right now at minus 150. And quite frankly, what I've been noticing, especially being here at the Bellagio, pretty much everybody here in the sportsbook is betting the Royals every day, day in and day out in the sportsbook. Anytime the Royals get on base, it seems like somebody just, hit a grand slam or won the Heisman Trophy. It's just absolutely insane, the public betting on the Royals. And, we look at the money, we look at the betting splits, and it's something where you could talk about this number and why we're seeing a lot of the money. The sharper play is definitely the Royals, but I think that the Yankees here, it's just too good a value for me to pass up, so I'm going to lay 150 to win 1 unit on the money line here for the New York club. And this is where if I do have to bet this game in terms of the total, I would lend towards the over. But personally, for me, it's just something where we do get this matchup where we see Garrett Cole going against Michael Wacha. I think that definitely lends towards the Yankees having advantage here in Game 4. So it'll be a nice primetime matchup, 8:08 first pitch Eastern time. That's where we look for Garrett Cole to get this one done on the road for the Yanks, and I do like them here at a minus 150 price. I think it's something, too, where we see the Yankees, they're up 2-1 against the Royals. So it's a very similar argument for the Royals that the Indians have, where they have to win this game. I just don't think offensively they're going to be able to get this one done. Garrett Cole has a lot of postseason experience, and I think this is one where we get a great outing and showing from him, albeit he has a 5.4 ERA as we get deeper into the postseason for his, after his first outing that he was able to throw. But this is where, like I said, guys, it's a clear-cut play for me on the Yankees. It's just too cheap a value. I would have this number handicapped closer to $2, and that's why I'm going to be on the Yanks here, minus 150. Could be wrong. It could be a trap game. Could be a buy low spot for the Royals, so riding the public wave. But for me, I'm all over New York. I think that's where they get this one done. They get this series. You get a 3-1 lead and take care of the ALDS. So give me the Yankees here with Garrett Cole. That is my best bet in this later matchup in the Major League slate. Okay, so just a quick recap. Here are my final plays. If you have not done so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. We will be going Cleveland and the Yankees on the money line. Those are my best bets. Good luck out there, and enjoy the weekend that we're coming up to. We've got Thursday Night Football coming to you guys live. Also, I do have my picks up for the college football slate tonight, as well as Joey has his hockey picks as well. So a lot of stuff happening here at TBM. Make sure you guys watch all the videos, and we'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.